Hello. I am here. I hope you are here too. It is strip time. Who is here? I see Arena and an Alkesh. And anyone else who is lurking. Hello, 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 welcome. We made a semi-spur of the moment decision to stream this. It had been mentioned before. If I was going to stream it, and I was like, yes, it's on the list, and honestly, got no better ideas. So yeah, and then I looked into it a little bit, just a little bit, because, you know, I had to prep for stream, and I was like, huh, this sounds intriguing. So this game is made by the makers of the Stanley Parable. So immediately you can maybe see why I thought this might be intriguing. Because it's the Stanley Parable. It's a narrative-centric, cozy game about change and tea. Developed by Ivy Road and published by Annapurna Interactive. And we love Annapurna published games. Well, the majority of them. Some of them are not my genre, but they have a pretty consistent record of publishing games that I really enjoy, that have an interesting narrative or mechanic or something like that. This one came out on the 11th of March 2025 on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox and Epic. We're playing on Xbox today. Price wise, we're looking at $24.99 or £19.24, however it is currently on sale for another day and 14 hours at 40% off. Hi Bilius and hi Vlad, welcome in. So if you do like the stream today, now is the best time to buy it, because you can get it for the low price of £11.54 or $14.99, which is the lowest price it's been so far. But it's only on sale until, like, I can't even figure out what time. It says 1 day and 14 hours left. So whatever is in 1 day and 14 hours time, depending on your time zone. I think it's the end of the countdown sale, whatever it's called, the Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's thing that started like a week early and has some really good discounts. So this one is on sale. Also something. What do I usually tell you? Okay, let me load it up and then. Oh yeah, it's got 11 achievements. But no one quite knows how to get the achievements. They just kind of happen as you play the game, which is also why it's unusual. So yeah, you play as a fallen fighter named Alta. You manage a tea shop within a magical forest and tend to the customers who pass through. But Alta doesn't want to be here, and if she gets her way, the tea shop will be nothing but a brief and painful memory. Wanderstop is a tea shop management ritual. Grow and harvest the ingredients needed for tea, then mix them together in an unusual tea-making contraption. Along the way, speak with the many travellers who pass through the shop, learn their stories, and make tea that's just right for them. In your downtime, you might tidy up the clearing, decorate the shop in your style, or just sit on a bench with a cup of tea and listen to your own thoughts. Maybe doing nothing at all is okay. The shop demands patience. It rejects those who have come only in the pursuit of growth unchecked. And that's why Alta can't be here. That's why she'll never make it. This isn't who she is. No, she's a fighter. Why would anyone insist on turning the world's greatest championship warrior into a docile shopkeeper? With everything she's capable of. No, she won't. She won't do it. She can't. So, Wanderstop is a game from the team at Ivy Road, including Davey Reardon, created the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide, Carla Zimonja, co-creator of Gone Home and Tacoma, and Daniel C418 Rosenfield, music of Minecraft. This is the first one Ivy Road have released on Xbox. I'll be honest, I don't actually know. It's a brand new independent game development studio run by Davey, who created the Stanley Parable, and Carla, Gone Home, Bioshock 2, Minerva's Den, and C418, Minecraft. Their first title as a team is Wanderstop, a game about tea and change. And they brought it to Xbox, which I'm very happy about. Oh, hi, Leaky and Sir Khalid, and anyone else that wandered in before them, but the chat scrolled up 1 second. Nope. I caught you all. So yes, we are making tea. And yeah. So the achievements are all obtainable. There is not really a consensus as to how to unlock them, other than play the game. There are 5 chapters. It is also not strictly set how the chapters are set. And I kind of like it. It just means that the flags are really weird on what's story based and stuff, because obviously people have unlocked ones and not unlocked ones and finished the game and not unlocked some things. And so let's see what the options are. Regular, open inventory, press and hold, toggle, open inventory. I don't know, let's leave it at the default for now. We can always change it. Control vibration, don't skip, hold bellows, bench, camera sway. I'm going to go with anything that says sway is getting turned off because I get nauseous. And we do not want to get nauseous on the Cozy Tea game. Sprint, highlight, rotate, plan, move. Inventory is there. I've got hair on my eye. Also, it's insert day here. Hello, everyone. Tuesday. How's your week going? Ugh, if you're back at work, are you doing okay? If you're not, well, hopefully it's for a good reason. And if you just don't subscribe to the capitalism bullshit, then good for you. I had baked potato with my stew, my casserole, and it was damn good. I went out in the snow. I battled. No, I didn't really battle anything. The snow had stopped by the time I went out. But I did go and buy some really big baking potatoes because, well, the ones I had in my fridge were like tiny and kind of had a little bit of fridge burn. My fridge likes to freeze things. We've had words, but I got these giant chunky baked potatoes and I was like, oh my god, and my casserole is so yummy. I made a beef mushroom stroganoff. It's one of my favourites. It was what I was making on Sunday, which I had to keep on stopping to stir, which I'm glad I did because I didn't lose any to the bottom of the pan, which is always good because when you lose half your casserole to the bottom of the pan, it's just not on. But no, it was just like, oh my god, so amazing. All right, subtitle size large. No font, motion sickness dot on. I kind of like it. Okay, back. All right. Does the credits scroll or? Hey, you hit 60. You're nearly there. Also, how are you? How is your head? Oh, it's Tuesday. Yes, of course. You just finished your last remaining model. Oh, cool. Awesome. Feel free to share in the, I think there's a Things I Made channel in the Discord. If you've been, yeah. I think it's called Things I Made or something like that. I made this. It hopefully is obvious what channel I'm talking about, but I would like to see your models. They sound fun. I'm liking the colours for this game, the pinks and the blues and stuff. You played this during Ludonaricon. Yeah, well, the fact that it's one of the developers is... you start building it around 3 and you just finished. Well, for me, it's like 8:15. I can't remember. Oh yeah, you're in Scotland, so yeah. That was like 5 hours. Yes. I was like, yeah, we had this discussion last because we were talking about snow. I got snow. We had teeny little flakes. I posted in pictures in the Discord. It was a pathetic amount of snow, but I was so happy. But yeah, this game looks fun. But one of the creators is the creator of the Stanley Parable, so I'm like, this is not going to be your normal game, and it's not. So you had to take a break. Oh, you've got the Godfather movies on. Interesting. So you've got me blathering about snow, and then you've got take the gun and leave the cannoli. No, take the cannoli and leave the gun, or whatever the... I don't know. I haven't watched The Godfather, but I know there's some like iconic quotes. Anyway, I can't quote it because I haven't seen it, but I feel like I should know the quotes at least. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. That probably makes more sense as a sentence. There are many. Yeah, I know there are many. I've not watched them. There's many movies I haven't watched. I am currently watching Marvel Runaways on Amazon Prime. I'd seen, at the very least, I think I'd seen the first season before, but I was like, I just want something silly. And it is ridiculously silly. Like silly in a good way. It's this like drama, but it's like kids drama. Drama with kids, not for kids. Rather than like adult drama, which is like not what I wanted. Pan! Hello. Welcome. We probably don't need to... No, I can't get out the... Oh, there we go. Quit to main menu. Sorry, we don't have to watch all the credits. The third one got a minute... Oh, interesting. Because it's probably going to give me the credits now or something. Okay.
My name is Alta. And I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
Shit.
You submit.
You could have sword through you. Ah, no worries. Have a good luck.
The work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses,
then you can pull a sword out of yourself and survive?
That feeling right there.
This is brilliant. I love it.
That your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter.
This is not a fighting game.
Myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years.
This is giving me Legends and Lattes vibes.
That long. God, it took everything, but I earned it.
Oh, I really want to read that. This is what I
devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
Also, hopefully the
I lost?
sound is good.
How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent.
I think you were monologuing.
I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
This is getting a little far.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed.
Or just let yourself feel for a moment.
Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
The edge of the world only works if the world is not round, because otherwise the world does not have an edge. So in all these fantasy places where things are on the edge of the world, they've got to be like vaguely flat or disc-like on the back of a turtle. Yeah, feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. Okay, so I'm thinking that it's probably just going to be music, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Let me know if that is good level. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. I just have to. Ugh. Wow, I am tired. Rest a moment. I'll rest. Just for a moment. ... No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? Oh my gosh. This lady is relentless. My dude, you don't have to go non-stop. Resting is not a bad thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing, because honestly, if I'm doing nothing, I am driving myself crazy. So, you know, put your feet up, watch the TV. I've been watching Marvel Runaways, as I just was telling the chat. See, this is why you lost these fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. You have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I feel there's a life lesson in this. I have to. Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Yeah, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried the sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. I think it's time to put down the sword, mate. It's a part of my own body at this point. Well, it was. It was inside you, wasn't it? What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Thanks, Raina. I should have a look after the stream. Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the place I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come and get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep this pace up, I could... hang on. Rest! Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. We could have a little nap. A little nappy nap. Oh dear. Or we could collapse probably from blood loss. Oh my gosh, look at the little burb in the loading corner. Okay, now we're back to voice again. Oh, okay, no voice. Okay, right. Okay. A very good morning, Miss. Good to see you all awake. I have to go. Oh. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. Delightful. Say, Borrow would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Borrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you are having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. There in front of us. And as long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? I love him already. No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Borrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Borrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, no. Not to worry. Borrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to the forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I needed to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it's time for the tea, Borrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body, perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alter. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest you at very least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys. Stupid coach. Why'd you make me yawn? I was perfectly not yawning until I sat down. It's the whole sit down to rest and enjoy the game, and the body goes, aha, and yawn. This is a really interesting game. I really like this character. I want to make tea. Tea is good. Stop making me yawn. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. It's contagious, Leaky, I'm sorry. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. You can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Sorry. Oh, nothing to do with the game. Literally just body says Rex. I don't somehow think we're going to get a choice. We're going to go make tea. Her trousers and boot thingies make her look like a pony. If you know, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Hold LT to run. Ooh. Oh, dupe's room. To open a pocket, press and hold. Okay. Seeds, tools, brewing, miscellaneous. Got a dupe's room. Butterflies. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be going to the thing, but it did say I could take my time. So I'm going to get completely lost. See what else I can pick up. Ooh. Aw. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I honestly... I can pet. Oh. That was... Pluffin. Or at least I don't actually drop. Oh, they look so adorably confused. He has was like, oh, I picked it up. I thought I was going to... Oh, I can still pet it. Okay. This is excellent. Can it be weird and coming through like the back entrance? I just stole something. Seeds, brewing, tools. I got a broom, clippers, and a watering can. Yep. This is me, just, you know, randomly stealing shit. It's a weird tree thing. I don't even know what it is, but it's cute. Oh, hello. Alright, camera. Blue seeds. Pink seeds. I'll have them. Well, if you're gonna leave them hanging around, I'm gonna steal them. We're moving from horse to doggo. More blue seeds. Teacup. Honestly, mate, you shouldn't let me in your place. I'm just stealing all your crap. We can climb! Oh, I do like it when I can climb. I have the best ladder in the world. I want this, but in a library. Okay, so that's awesome. Right. I'm just, you know, going up here and can I there's no shit there to steal. I don't know why I'm saying shit, like, you know. Oh, I have sits. I fits, I sits. Hello. Pigs. This is a very pretty game. It's supposed to be a game about relaxing, so we are totally relaxing. We can put a picture there. If we took a picture. We could sit there. I just steal... Oh, that pocket is full. Oh no. Brewing pocket. I've got 8 blue seeds, 6 pink seeds. A dupe's room. Teacup, 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 teapot, pot. Camera, broom, clippers, watering can. I am very much liking the hanging pots. All about gardening. Cool, thank you. So yeah, I'm it's a little pretty little, I don't know what it is, but it's cute. Right, only now after I've... Oh no, there's an upstairs here this way as well. Oh. Oh, I could have gone down that way. I didn't see that. Pretty flower. Pretty flower. Whoa, a pocket is full. If I remember. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. Do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. You mean the ones that are already in my pocket? Hold RT to highlight. Okay. Well, that is extremely useful. Yeah, it's like, I already picked him up, mate. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here, you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools you must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go there and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, turn here and place the leaves in one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. Cup of tea, Vicar? That all sounds good. Did you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Okay, but I think I gotta put a cup back because I can't pick up the because otherwise I can't pick up the basket because my thingy was full. Yeah, I already went and like picked all his stuffs. Ah yes, I just womp the basket at it. And that's how it works. I love this. This is so actually it's really quite cool. It is incredibly fascinating and also not at all onerous, which is what we like. Okay. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. And not go and collect more wompings, because that's fun. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it'll be several minutes. Minutes? Gosh, I wish it happened that quickly, IRL. Before the process is complete. Once they're fully dried, they will clump together in a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Congratulations on your steak. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Behind us is the wall where tools are stored. Each of them can... Oh, you've already gone ahead and begun using all the tools. That I like, because I literally picked those up at the beginning. I haven't used them yet, but it recognises that I did that and acknowledges it. Good game. Begun using all the tools. See, you're already very much in the spirit of running a tea shop. You will do just fine here. I'm like, no, I just stole everything that wasn't nailed down. Now that all we are needing is the watering can. It can look like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we figured that one. Probably need to get some water. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Bora likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow the simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. Oh gosh, if you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Okay, so the ferns have sex. So you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Bora simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Heh. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. Yeah, I figured that one out. Close. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. It's the guy from Despicable Me. Oh, it's no, is that Gru? Sorry. I misread what you said and now I get what you said. No, that is not Gru. This is Borrow. My tea is hot. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. No. No. We steal his shit and don't give it back. Hold A. Because it's a video game. In a video game, you can steal people's shit. Wow! That is very pretty. What did I do? Aha! I've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It'll grow even more seeds. I'm the thief. I mean, yes, it's a game. In a game, I will literally steal everything that isn't nailed down unless there are consequences. And even if there are consequences, I'll still probably do it because habit. It's very hot, so I small hydrate. But also, hi. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay. It's me. Ah, okay. I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. God, how many steps? Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. Is it the Guide to Gardening? Because I got that as well. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Medium hybrids? Large hybrids. Foxtail agave. I have no idea. It could be literally anything. I'm going to go with large hybrids. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Remember how you use a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Or to make a large hybrid, we'd instead use this triangular pattern. Okay. It sort of looks like a triforce. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Okay. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. I'm sorry I'm reading it in this voice, but I honestly kind of love him a little bit. So, you know, we're doing that. He seems very lovable and adorable. Okay, right. Now we need tool, watering can. Whoa! That is some weird ass shit. It literally just sprouted seed packet things. But yeah, I'm the gremlin that steals shit. I can't help it. Also, why is there a nasty pile of dirt? I got a chip. Scarabace! Hello. I got a chip. It looks like a white carrot with purple thingies. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful miss. I mean, I've played like, I don't know, half an hour-ish? No, not even. Probably half an hour, depending on how much I rambled. At least 20 minutes. And, you know, Borrow is delightful. I stole all his shit before I talked to him. And the game acknowledged that I'd already picked it up, which I really liked. Also, I really liked the puffins, or whatever they're called. They look very bewildered when I picked them up. I just wanted to pet them. So, yeah. I like that the fact that the game just gives you achievements randomly, because it's confused everyone under achievements. But yeah, it's fun. I want something to be able to just play. It's so weird. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to play this for a few hours today, and then it maybe give me the impetus to actually play games a little bit. I've sort of had a bit less of a want to play games. I've just been getting distracted by things and doing jigsaws and reading books and stuff, but I do want to be able to play some games. So I'm hoping this, but I think as Zeus played this, and you've obviously played this, and Jesse said I should play this, so I mean we're playing now. But yeah, immediately when I read game by the creator of Stanley Parable, I went published by Annapurna Interactive. I'm like sold. And then all I had to do was find a picture so I could put the starting screen up. So chill. We need chill. We need chill, but a bit funny. And this seems to be funny, I think. I don't know. I'm feeling the funny. I'm loving the colours. And plus borrow. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? I would literally rather be doing anything else or stare in silence. I'm just going to sure why not, because I am actually enjoying it. It's a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Nope, honestly, I really just want to make some hybrids. Simple plants. Small hybrids, large hybrids. Okay. We've got blue fern, pink flower. We have seeds for both of those. Magtails. Frillops. Blue trumba. Sunset trebles. Large hybrids. Chip plant. Pod fern. Oh, hang on. There's like these ones have instructions. Okay, chips. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Puff pod. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself. Makes you nostalgic for something you've never actually experienced. Weeping Vrittle. Vrittle beets. Vrittle. Okay, this one sounds Scottish. Just because it says Vrittle beets. I don't know. Savoury, nutty, full-bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Okay. As flower. As fruit. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. This field guide belongs to... Oh, don't get to fill it in. Okay. Can I, like, shovel you? Because you're annoying me. Oh, broom? I can broom you! Oh. And I get some pink seeds, which saves me having to get them out of my bag. Can I not plant you? Why can't I plant you here? Probably because I'm supposed to go back inside. Supposed to go back inside. Ha! Well, I will if you have to. I went through the back last time and I'm like, I wonder what happens if I go through the back of it. Cannot go through the window. And then I stole all his bits. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was... When did you think tea was simple? Ah, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Borrow could tell a joke. Sure, tell me the joke. Okay. Here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers are allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Borrow is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humour is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no restaurants allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's a dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theatre. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all a part of the process. Humour cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Borrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbour of laughs. I love him to bits. He's great. It's a butterfly in his pocket. Okay, so after dinner they go to the movie theatre and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I'm laughing. Indeed, although you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain that you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine. I mean, I don't understand what was with the astronauts, but at least there was a joke at the end that made me laugh. Okay, right. This is the machine. Oh, right. The tea machine is the most vital of preparing drinks. The vital part. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Okay. Step 1. Pour the water. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downwards to pour a fresh batch of water. Okay. Heat the water. Once there's enough water in the orb, pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam rises. I've got the hiccups now. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking your book. Ha! Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember they are all written down in your field guide as well. Oh, I tell you what, I'm getting vibes of the Swedish bathhouse guy in Frozen. That's my vibe. The really cute, adorable, larger gentleman. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that vibe. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. Exactly. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move to the next step when you're done. Also, the ladder, I need the ladder that goes round the bookcase thing. This one here. Because I made it spin around the entire room and I'm in love with the ladder. Does this this one also spins? Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump bellows while keeping heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Okay. God, it's like fishing in Stardew Valley. Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borrower's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Oh no, keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Kick. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. Oh, I have one of them. Whilst the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Well, I don't have a tea ball yet. I do have a chip chip. Seeds, tea infusing ingredients, chip chip. Toss. Boom. Okay. We need to go and shit. Where am I? That way. Grab a tea ball. I'm going the longest way for things because at least I've got cups already because I stole them. Okay. Well done. The water will only be changing colour once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we'll move on to our final step. Finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. I love this game so much. The next step would be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Okay. Right. Teacup. Place. Oops. Alright, I to give you the tea. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yes, it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. This is everything that Borrow was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favourite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is a spirit. Okay. Can I get myself some tea? No. Ah, delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Ha! I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? I can't really think of anything right now. It is okay. It is just fine to like nothing. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world. It's like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you'll be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It would happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit. I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't even begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. Do you think I should just give up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Hi, Jessie. Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Hi, Dan. Hi, Milo. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? What am I even having this conversation? What? Bonjour? Ça va? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Excuse the yawn. It's not the game. I sat on my sofa and it's comfy. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. Can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just... rest? Yes.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Let it go. Let it go. Just like the Swedish fellow. Ha! Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose so I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Borrow? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe. Once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can... Just so I can show him how strong. ... That was intentional and then I accidentally yawned. Because she was collapsing. I was trying to yawn and speak and yeah, it backfired. There you are, coming round again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Bora's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? ... Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. It's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. Ha! Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years and this has never happened. You found a limit, mate. Well, perhaps this is a result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with that. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes. We will fill out a complaint form right away. It's adorable. Miss Alter, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. Sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alter being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop you could spend some time relaxing. Would it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable, it's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It may be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, no obligations. What do you say? Biax. Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, attending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Can I do some shit in the garden first? Because that's kind of fun. Ah. Yes, I do apologise. The game is 100% not boring. I am apparently just a bit too relaxed. And, yawning. Gift room. I like it. Okay. Can I take some pictures? I did steal a camera. Oh. Ah, we have no room, so we're just going to drop photos everywhere. Yeah, I'm just going to drop photos everywhere. That's fun. Yep. Need a bigger bag. very pretty here. Ooh. Hello. The pocket is full. Oh no. I bought you a present. I made this. Where's the one I took at the tea shop? Clippers. They look like they're nasty thorns. Whoa. I just found a unicorn. Trinket. I can put a trinket on a shelf. Maybe a shelf outside. Look, it's a pretty pink unicorn. Pretty pink unicorn. I put the pretty pink unicorn in the star-shaped one. That is better. I like that. I put the gardening book there. I have all these weird ass shrooms. Sorry, I'm getting engrossed in the game. I am paying attention to everybody. Honest. I got a little dragon to go with my unicorn. Or a lizard or something. There's a tree. Shrink shroom. I wonder what they do, if they do anything. So yeah, who's played this game? Who's now thinking I want to play this game? Because it is on sale right now, 40% off. Get it while it's hot. Now it lets me plant things. Own not started. Wow. Maybe you should start. You want to play it again? I mean, fair. You can do that. Sure, you can do that. Reminds you of creatures of every... Yeah! It's got pretty colours. Need some water. I mean, it's a Cozy Tea game that I'm just really procrastinating on starting the story for. Not for any particular reason other than it said cozy, crafting tea making, and I just want to crafty make tea. What genre is it? This game, I think it's classed as adventure. I got a pretty teacup. The pocket is full. Okay. That's a very pretty teacup. Bad bot. Read the room. Naval and hack and slash, I mean. You were in the top 20 of TA for action adventure. I mean, I was in the top 20 for point and click, and I haven't really made it my mission to do much on the point and click last year. I got Battle Royale, so bot, go home. You're drunk. We got an Azzy fruit. Okay. I need to be able to stash the ingredients somewhere as well, I suppose. Okay, so what if I do blue, pink. Rain has come, washed away your snows. I mean, my snows stopped. So, you know. Okay, so that gave me pink seeds and blue seeds. Okay, so blue seed in the middle. I got a puff pod. So puff pod, chip, 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 chip. I wonder how I can make my pockets bigger. So what happens if I put pink seed in the middle? I got trapped there. Out of water. Yeah, I did not get much snow. It settled for a fraction and then didn't really. But I'm okay with that. Vital beat. My pocket is full. Okay. So, if we look at the gardening guide, tasks organized with love. Simple plants, pink, blue. Small hybrids, we've made magtails, blue prumba, sunset trebles, and thrillups. Because they were the options we had. And we've got chip chips, puff pod fern, weeping vreetle, and Azzy's flower. So we built everything. We made everything we could, and I've got the hiccups. So now I'm like, how do I... Ooh. Well, I put it on a train. I don't know why I need plant pots, so I'm going to put those away because I sort of borrowed them. I'm gonna go get my fancy schmancy teacup. Actually, no. Firstly, oh no, save and quit. We're just gonna pause and have a quick break. Then we're gonna continue the story. So bear with me and I'll be back. Alright, in back. Right. Teacup. No worries. Have fun. It's a sparkly one, so I'm going to put it on the shelf in here. Oh, look, it's pretty. It sparkles. Not like all the other ones. So what happened? Oh, my fruit's still in there. Ah. Okay. I think my point was that I wanted to go collect some tea leaves. I think you could probably put the mushrooms in tea and stuff and make interesting things. For now, I think I've got one of each. What are you doing? We are making tea. Aww. We have sits. We sit. You're bad about remembering your daily. I mean, the bot does often remind people. I am also bad about remembering mine. I never remember which channels have dailies in them. I think I'm only consistent with one of them. And that's because my streak matches my dailies. And I'm like, I need this to continue. Feels like that's an offering place, but dunno. I'm also betting you can put seeds and stuff in there. I need more tea plants. Got another cool teacup. There's my sword, which I can't pick up. I think I've been all the way around and we've only got half a basket. It says they respawn, but it's just more that I want to make some more tea balls. It's fine. Fine. Okay, so we can put ingredients in there to gum through. I think. Yeah. That one looks like it's got tea in that's deadly. Gosh, I've got so many messages. I don't want to message. Ooh, though, I was going to make a tea. Can't put a cup of liquid into my pocket. Okay, well, we'll put it on there then. Need more pink seeds. And we've only got room for 6 things in our pockets. No, 8 things in our pockets. We've got a tea ball in there. Okay. You in, I'll talk to you. Aha! So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out the forest. I suppose it's good for my training. I have literally nothing else to do. I owe you. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are quite useful, yes. We've used them. Of course, you probably know this, seems you've already taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? My borrower feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside, and if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. I'm putting them on the shelves. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Bora finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. Saw quite a lot of information, yes. Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. The way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Bora is quite fond of them. So did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you'll be placing it here on one of the dishwashing cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here and the maintenance room thoroughly cleaned. Ah! So not transport dishwasher. Gotcha. It's the traditional rail, train, water and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. You are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh God, people will just walk up to me and ask me for tea? And with the right apron they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. I mean, it's not terrible. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. This isn't in any way true and you know it. Indeed I know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. I would love some more some ingredient storage, I have to say. Where'd you go? Ah, there. This directional thing is very useful. Fairy ring. Fairies, come take me away. Wait, no. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? It looks like it's absorbed into the rock. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. I wonder if I can put stuff in the fairy circle and it'll do things. I'm going to stick it in the tree. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Sorry. Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Looks purposeful there. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. This sounds familiar, but soon I realized I could easily spend my life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing, commit to it, leave everything else behind. I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make the sword for me. I was obsessive, I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. Nothing's ever perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. Not in the way that we want it to. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see as you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright. I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. Nope, I put it in the kitchen, or a bookcase somewhere. There is a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very own good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. ... Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Hey, Boro, you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha, Miss Alto, depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. Plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. This is true. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen, no more fruits, hence no more pollen. Like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful places of decoration. Pieces of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to making more new plans if you're needing new resources, yes. More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will let the new plants live. I will propel them rapidly towards old age. Ha! It's certainly up to you. Perhaps the plants are all looking forward to plant golf. Who knows? How do I get a bigger thingamy? I don't get it. Borrow had no problem carrying it, so what's wrong with me? I'll fix this. That's what I'm good at. Maybe the sword is just going, Alta, you need a rest. We need tea. Aha! He's full! I can make more tea balls. But yeah, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, tips using your inventory. Okay. Alright, I want to know how you get a bigger pocket. These ones still glow, so they're good. Still glows. It didn't say if you could transplant it. I should probably find the gardening book. Well, I say find. I know where it is because I put it there. Sheesh. Hello. Hello there. Ah, yes. Hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no, thank you. Huh? I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just do something else then. Sure. Okay. 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 You can hold RT to find out people want to talk to you. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. It's a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? You did, I'm guessing. Or it did nothing of the sort. In fact, we are having almost no rules here. That's stupid. There have to be rules. It's kind of like rule number 1. Miss Alta, you may wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It's being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. If they want tea, that's great. If they change their mind, don't force them to have tea. This is not a discussion about tea. But the rules. She likes rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule in her life before? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Yeah, I'm being... That's sarcasm. I'm fairly certain that's sarcasm. Okay. Well, there's some cold tea there. I don't know what happened to the cup that he had. That's my gardening book. I'm not sure how you read it, though, I'll be honest. Ah, read. All about gardening. So you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on with this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting. for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learned, or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us unique. Alright, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, darlings. Chapter 1, Simple Plants. Most basic of flora. Building blocks for your garden. Plant 1, you need to find a plant seed. The colour of the seed tells you what plant it will produce. How many different plant seeds are there? Darling, I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those saucy rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far. Right, well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you know this is where gardening gets wild. Chapter 2, Small Hybrids. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss small hybrids. To make a small hybrid, we'll start by putting a simple flower in the garden. And use this grid when you place a flower. Let's place simple ferns around the flower, like forming a line like this. As soon as you do this, the center flower turns into a plant egg. Yes, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. And what we do is, with this completely normal plant egg, well, we water it, of course. So let's go grab our trusty watering can. Simply fill your watering can at any spigot you find next to a body of water. Then, once it's full, pour some water on the plant egg. Just like that, the end turns into a combination of the fern and flower. You just spread two plants together, you nasty gardener, you. This line pattern is the key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant A in the center, surrounded by any two of the same simple plants B in a line around it. The outer plants only have to be the same, that's the only rule. You didn't make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself. It's true, any combination of plants produces a hybrid. Go ahead and try creating some hybrids and see how many you can come up with. You can always check your field guide for information on the hybrids that you've already produced. I did that already. Chapter 3, Large Hybrids. If you ever looked at a small hybrid and thought, that's for babies, then I've got a great news for you. Introducing large hybrids. The same principles for creating a small hybrid apply to the large hybrid, however the pattern itself is different. Rather than a line, this time we're going to make a triangle pattern. As you can see, this time we require 3 of the surrounding simple plants rather than 2. But other than a different pattern, everything's the same. Just water the egg again, and this time you'll get a big old hunking mama of a plant. Just look at that. Beauty, stunning, terrifying, gorgeous. Now this is the reason I've devoted my life to gardening. If you don't believe me, get yourself out there and try it for yourself. Chapter 4, A Breather. Phew, lot of information so far. How about take a little breather and relax for a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish. Okay, Chapter 5, Fruits. You didn't think your plants were just going to sit there in the ground and do nothing. So what made the snow too wet and it's disappearing? I mean, by the time I got back from my walk, the snow was gone, so, you know, I know the feels. I didn't think it was going to settle. It settled a little bit, and that was enough for me to be happy there was snow. And then it went away. It may snow again. It's certainly cold enough. It was like -2 at lunchtime, which is probably why it snowed. Oop. Doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no. Plants are living beings, and just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purpose in life. Once you've made your little hybrid, go ahead and pour a little more water on it. Each time you do so, it will produce a new fruit. Small hybrids and large hybrids will each grow something from their leaves. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids will grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty, and you can brew them in water to create all manners of tea. And even better, every large hybrid grows its own unique fruit with its own unique properties. Check your field guide for more information on all these fruits and their effects. Social Commentary, Chapter 6. Remember, gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there's no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologist may try and tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation to be ordered and solved, more like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? It's what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely those students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate with such an exorbitant cost of education. Should I tell you why all of this posturing and extravagance? It helps them feel superior. They donate a huge amount of money to have their names printed on the front of an institute for plant speech. It's a real thing. They spend their money on darlings. Plants can't speak. I've tried. And don't lose sight of what gardening is really about. Gardening is many things, and seedology is not one of them. Resist the hegemony of the seedologist's imperative. To 7. Moving plants around. This is what I want. We've all stepped back from a long day of hard work in our garden and thought to ourselves, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else. Perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. That's why pots are so handy and useful. You hold a pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop the plant right up into the pot. Of course, the large hybrids are a bit too big to fit into a pot, but everything else should fit just fine. What do you do with your potted plant? Put it on the shelf, but put it back in the ground. Perhaps even move the plant into a much larger and more decorative pot. The choice is yours, and in gardening, just as in life, it's very important to indulge every whim you ever have, no matter how small. Of course, it's sometimes necessary to eliminate a plant altogether. Quite painful for the soul. It's actually quite easy for the hands. Simply use your trusty shears and chop away at whichever plant has outstayed its welcome. The power to destroy life is a heavy burden to carry, so whenever you shear a plant, remember to congratulate yourself on overcoming the inner demons of doubt and insecurity. Chapter 8. Congratulatory Tea Break. Don't mind if I do. Congratulations, you're a true master of gardening now. A fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at holiday parties. Now is an ideal time for a relaxing cup of tea to bask in your own accomplishments. Remember not to be too haughty or arrogant about your newfound skills, but also remember to be at least a little arrogant, or what else was it for? I salute you, my besties, and do hope to bump into you out on the dirt. Now go out there and make your most beautiful gardens your hearts can imagine. Oh, and I should mention, there are certain effects that mushrooms can have on your plants as well, if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent that I'm past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here with me now telling me to stop writing. She's coming over to my desk to grab the pen! Dedicated to all garden snakes everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in the library. And we will grab one pot. Library. Hi, Leo. Boom. Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh yes, right, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it, you're drinking tea and that's final. I mean, that's the lesser of two evils. Well, I don't mean to correct you, but that was what I meant to say about tea, I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's why I said it. I think, no tea, thank you. But do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. Collapse every time I go out in the forest to find help. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing. It'd be nice to complete strangers. Let's go with sword. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying to know how to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is put tea in people's hands, that's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Mm-hmm. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye, I'm sorry. You can't leave, how will I give you tea? I'm sorry. I traumatized the poor guy. Hello. We go back and forth with Al. I'm gonna pet you because you've been a good. They left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Ah, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make and I refuse to acknowledge it. Well, Miss Alta, Borrow is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is in being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they're even not knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Oh, and Miss Alta's idea of assisting is to ban tea consumption at all costs. Yes, I like it. Exactly, now you get it. And why the demand? Why do you need our customers to accept tea? Because I need something to do out here or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up. Time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alter. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. You can also do Bora's favourite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavour that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's time only for you, Miss Alter. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, the wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as if you have enough to do now in your downtime? None of those sound like measurable objectives! This is a good thing. Ha, indeed they are not, but that is why they are good to practice. It's like anything, Miss Alter, it gets better with practice. I'm very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Something I could be assisting you with? No. I was trying to pick up a present, I'll be honest, or possibly this cup of tea. Which, to be fair, looks like it died. It's a parcel. Mustache. I'm gonna assume this needs washing. And possibly these ones need washing. I want a good shelf for tea ingredients, so I don't have to keep on running around, but there isn't really. Oh, but I could. Okay, I put some ingredients because I'm running out of space. Right! Oh, and your game is you hacking up a lung while slashing and out. Oh dear, I'm sorry you're hacking up a lung. Right? No chaos. No chaos for you. Okay, apparently mushrooms can make the plants grow weird. I don't know what to do with that, so for now I'm mostly going to ignore it. And go get. Respect the random numbers, yeah, exactly. Go get myself a teacup. So I can pour myself some tea. I mean, I'm partial to a good peppermint, but we should probably have a look and see what fits. Okay. Remind you of those who wronged you. Makes you nostalgic. Ages you a minute. Tastes like tart, sweet, and high in caffeine. I feel like we should make something with the Azzy flower. Okay, now we need to make some more. We don't have a random bot thing to decide what. Whether you are a dad or not. I can make a random bot thing to decide something if you let me know what you want. Okay, I will go out and contemplate.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job, and we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
We had amusing. Tea flowers. Different flavours of tea will evoke different thoughts when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh, you mean we could have saved on the thing? Okay. I'll just leave them out there for now. Can we go gathering tea leaves? We need to ask about the lost parcels. We've got some blue seeds. Whoa, we just made a fountain. That's pretty cool. Wowie McZowie, this place looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods, mister. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Amazing, stupendous. I love it. Why is your boot on fire? This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. Gee golly whiz, a weird night. Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Wearing a tie. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. Also, 81% chaos leaky. Wow. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. Made you think I'm not a real knight. Gerald, you need something or not? The only thing I need is to be the coolest knight that Timothy has ever seen. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best armed son in the world. Here, I got a photo of him. Look at this. Took him to the International Word of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on it. So that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are? I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. 90%! Jeez, have... Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 AM. Alright, I'm going to see what chaos I need first. 11. Yeah, sounds about right. This is us at 4 AM. This is us at 4:15. This is us at 4:22. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yes, you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see, another Timothy. I'm just going to keep going because this is funny. Here we are, registering to vote in our local fishing ordnance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but he loves the electoral process. Cheat! Gee golly whiz! Batman. That is chaotic. Maybe that's the Milo part? I mean, it is literally a random number generator. Mine generated the same twice in a row at like 1% or something. I remember it was quite funny. Or is it called that he loves tennis? I forget, it's one of the two. Let's see another Timothy photo. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomited? I vomited like 10 times myself. You think your solo on it broke it? Maybe -2, but I mean, it can't handle negative numbers. Does not recognise negative chaos. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we're riding horses. You can be upset when you're riding a horse. Let's see another Timothy photo. Let's see how many there are. Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Maybe I ran onto the stage and give a speech anyway. Who can stay? Did I actually talk or did I just stop at the podium? Who knows? See another Timothy photo. Here we are buying £30 of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy £30 of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly, that's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. You're just over here posing in your crew outfits. I mean, yeah. Doesn't have any Timothy, but he refused to speak once the entire time. But it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit creative terror during the recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence. It really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of those photos I have. Hey, why didn't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Sure, I'll take a photo. Great, which photo do you want? Cheese. Sure thing. Here you go. I'll stick it in the library. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I might be the world's single biggest dork bot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh my god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are starting to stare at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, as a common trait among knights. Don't know. Absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavour you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy. I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Requests. Okay. Fruit and effects. Okay. Requests. Something to help wake up. Okay. Palate cleansing. Nostalgic. Burning sensation. High in caffeine. Oh, that's great because I already have Azzy fruit on thingy. Hockey training cancelled already? Oh dear. Here you are. Oh, it's probably really hot. Just poured it on your face. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, these people can take a hike because I'm the one with the tea and energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering around in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. The sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Your funny story lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade." Its prisoner, its companion, its smouldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. But to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, use the knight here. I don't think... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably new for you. It's really concerning to you. I'm doing another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Yep, you're literally on fire. Okay. Well, I'm glad the tea worked that I had already, because that's brilliant. Okay, we have a picture. Let's go put it upstairs. Pride of place. Cheese. I like cheese, so it's a fun photo to have. I should probably go pick up a tea ball. So all of my plants that expire, like, don't have any more pollen. We need to put in pots. Knights move in an L shape. Sorry, I just saw that, Dan. Yes, in chess they do. Got a trinket. I want bigger pockets, have to say. That would be useful. Okay, so we've got some spare tea balls going on. Another trinket. Right, now where is... Oh, it's out there. You're back. Oh, you're back again. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? I mean, you're very helpful, Dan. Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking moment, a tragedy. Surely in your own town you've noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. It's true, I have noticed apparitions. Then I say you are in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh, then you are in good fortune because your neighbourhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. You rarely move, that does that make you a king? I mean, sure. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believe that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for the mere price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighbourhood. Please do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right, well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss it in ways in which demons may manifest in your neighbourhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended, neighbourhoods in disagreement about the proper fence heights, anxiety, and many more. Some weird sound effects coming from this. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Stop! Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying. But I need something to do to keep me awake. Keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, there's a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have ritual tea, I suppose we could do a ritual ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires ritual tea, so if you have ritual tea. Great, I will get you ritual tea. Perfect, thank you. By the way, what is ritual tea? You've never heard of ritual tea, don't you? And run a tea shop? Today's my first day. We haven't yet covered what tea is made of. Ah, verily, I understand. Well, ritual tea is brewed from ritual beets, but I don't think I've ever actually grown ritual beets before. I assume they come from a ritual tree. Alright, I'll figure it out. We have those. It's fine. I need to talk to my dude. Bro, I found a package lying around. I've got 2 of them, actually. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, this is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That way it will ensure it's returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Telling me the forest places this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of their own. For example, Borrow has been looking for his favourite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see many packages lying around, you're welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay, well that answers that question. Let's go do that. Say, Borrow has thought of something you may wish to know about. Within our shop library there's a book called the Book of Answers. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Perhaps you've already seen it. Miss Alter, this is a very special book. It's an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes into our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look up in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make this person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Borrow, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simple custodians tending to its ancient and venerable magic. Personally, Borrow prefers not using the book. To solve our customers' requests is a great delight. From time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Ha, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence, you may use it or not. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it's possible the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps, like Miss Alter's conundrums, not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related queries. Okay. Oh no, you've got another thing. Say, Borrow has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine? Most it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Well, that's a good thing to know as well. Right, now we need to go make Vreetal tea, of which we have done the thing. And then I think I might call it a night. If you have enjoyed the stream and want to get this game, it is currently on sale for another day and a bit for, I don't know, like 40% off something. Anyway, reasonable price for several hours of convenience. Convenience? Fun. I don't know. My brain is broken. It's about 15 to 20 hours. For the moment, $15. Usually 25. So yeah, 40% off for the next day and, well, probably 12 hours now. Oops. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out when either you or Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. Then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? Oh, try a display of raw strength in there as well. Grrr. Now do it on one leg. Like this. I want to see your sensitive side. Show me some emotion. Oh, the tragedy, the injustice. Make it a funny tragedy. Ha! How are you folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy? What's to do with that? Now channel all those emotions your desire to be a knight. Yes, I want to be a knight so badly. Congratulations, you're a knight. I did it! I'm a knight! I can't believe it! Timothy's going to be so psyched. I'm so pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I headed back into the forest. I feel like doing something only a real natural knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventures will bring. A true knight must discover the adventures that happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean... Oh, you would like to live in a treehouse? No, I mean, yeah, fair. Same. Same. Do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? I never said... but now that you mention it, do you think maybe you would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastical adventures out there in this woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think you'd want to take more photos with me? And show off those photos to your friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? Is McGee really... I should get back to... With all the knightly invention I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny, my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights always saying, yeah! Good luck, Gerald. Right, the other guy there. Here's your tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial ritual tea. As long as it is customary when I perform the time-honored ritual ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a ritual ceremony in ages. There's more. Yeah. Fine, one ceremony, that's it. Very good. Come, let's adjourn to the place of ceremony. So where's your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that's a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? In the book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. I forgot we do that there by the big willow tree. Verily, let me just put the cup of tea down and I'll meet you there. No, it's empty and it needs washing. Right, I need a tea ball. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is now time for the ritual ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is you start by talking about yourself. Opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it! Excellent. Please tell me what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with talking to this annoying demon hunter. Oh, that's mean. Yeah, they keep wanting me to talk about my life and my problems. It sucks. I asked for one single task to keep me busy, and now they're roping me into a therapy session. So now I'm here listening to the ceremony instead of doing something productive. I hate it. The end. I didn't know you felt so like that. If I'm, I could, be different, unless that's not what you were. So I guess we'll get on with the ceremony now? Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say her name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically her journey with me. And so our community is gathered to assist her with that. Let's offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I don't know, just maybe don't hang out with me too much. I guess that would solve it, sort of. But I still want to be able to help however I can, if possible. Let's see what else is to say about the matter. This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I'd be so honoured to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. We don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this ritual ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. And now we have a weird altar. Okay, fine. Oh, I think that one's dead. Right. I think I'm just going to call it a night. You've got the idea of how the thing works. We didn't get any achievements, but we've had fun, and I will continue playing this in my own time. Off stream. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, if you want to get a copy of this, Wanderstop, it's on sale right now. Thank you to ID at Xbox. That's the bit I forgot. Thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for this game. I really enjoyed it. Wanderstop. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I did not got any achievements, but I'm okay with that. Hey, Vincent. And yeah, if you've not got your daily, grab your daily. And I'll be back tomorrow with Jessie. We're going to do some more of synesthesia. Oh, hi, Phantom. Yeah, I mean, you'll now have to watch the VOD if you didn't catch much of it, but genuinely chill, beautiful, funny game. Not a huge time sink, but enough to make it feel worth it. But it's on sale on Xbox right now for 40% off for another day and a half. So, go with God. If you're watching the VOD and it's past like the 7th, then sorry, it's not on sale anymore. Or it might be, just not that one. But everyone, thanks for being here. It's been really great to hang out with you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Other than that, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'm taking my book and my cup of tea to bed. Night all.